Morning YouTube, Saturday morning. Well, I'm trying to utilize that shelf. Yeah, we're pretty breezy here today. When you're trying to make a shelf work, it sure messes up your garage. I don't know if that helps a bit. Let's see if I can get back farther. Now that's full size of that shelf. 3 wide, 4 long. And yeah, 2 shelves is enough, right? If I go any higher, oh, this is hard to see, isn't it? I can put another bracket along the top. I have more of those because I'm utilizing all the brackets from 2 racks, and this is just the 1 rack, so the other brackets are still there. Nothing on the bottom because it's going to be, and see this little table, everybody knows it's on wheels, so wheel it out of the way and I can yank everything out, picture wood on here. Now this is the way they normally have them sitting, so the wood sits right inside. I can flip them over and then the wood can overhang if I want, but this is 3x4 square, so, well, rectangles, not square, you know what I mean. 12 square feet, how's that? 3x4. But put another one up top. I have a bunch of tools that I used to have hanging up here before I insulated. I was thinking of putting a hunk of 2x4 along this top piece, then I can hang my tools up here again, like these kind, you know, like the broom. See the broom? I got shovels and stuff like that too. They're just kind of hanging all over the place. You can see the handles dangling out of the ceiling. Yeah, they need to come back to the way I had them. And that pail will not stay there. Pretend this stuff ain't staying there. This is just sitting there for now, but utilizing the room so I can get in here to get at my wood pretty easy. I put this bench back in here. That's just kindling wood that's underneath in that blue box. So getting at the wood pile is not an issue. I didn't move that. I was hoping to flip the wood pile and put it that way, but there's not enough room. I'd have to have that rack sticking out in the doorway. So, oh well, this will work. So the wood rack's always where it was, that close to the stove. I've never moved it. It's always been right there where I put it ever since I built this little rack. And you know, you've seen the wood pile. I can stack it up pretty high, so. But that's what I'm playing with this morning. Man, oh man, that's time consuming, especially when you got so much stuff to move out, because I had this cart in there and everything else was in there, and the cart was loaded with stuff, and yeah. But hey, it's not outside anymore. Look at that. Just a garbage can waiting for the garbage. He'll be moved over. I'm getting that stuff all cleaned up. This is all stuff that has to be done yet. These are all 100% copper motors. I still got to pull the windings out yet. That's my copper. Not much. There's that big bad boy. All these pails still have to be processed. This one, no. This one's all motors for here, unless I want to rip them completely apart. But they can go as electric motors, 20 cents a pound here. Those guys, have to do them up yet, because I don't think anybody will buy them like that. I'm not sure. But anyways, like I said, all this stuff still has to be, I have to reveal the copper that's in them yet. And like with this stuff too, so. I got my work cut out for me. In the last couple days I haven't been feeling very well. Been kind of lightheaded, dizzy. So I've been sticking around the property. Today's the day I've felt the better so far. Still every once in a while I feel like I'm getting a head rush. So we're going to play it by ear. Needless to say, my wife and I didn't go anywhere last night. She didn't feel like it after her work, because she would have had to drive. I can function around the yard, but I'm not going to trust myself operating a vehicle. Not a riding lawnmower is a different story. I fall off, it shuts off, and I'm laying in the grass, right? I'm not going to hurt anybody. So, oh, look what we got. Rhubarb. Yep, somebody had it. They're giving it away, so we got a couple shoots, and we got some new ones coming up. Look at that, eh? And then this is the little guy we rescued ourselves. He's not doing the best. I think I should take this one off. Yeah, he's already. I gotta cut him off, but look at that, getting new shoots. Woo, cool. Won't get much off it this year, but strawberry rhubarb pie. Woo. Raspberries are doing pretty good too. Hopefully this wind isn't messing it up too bad. So that's what I've been doing, just farting around. A little update on our small garden. That's the wife's little toy. They're supposed to spin 2 different directions. Onions are all along the edge. Look how tall they are already. And the tomato plant, we just got the one. He's got 2 tomatoes on him already. The pepper plants, and then the celery. We eat a lot of celery and peppers, but peppers are so cheap in the store, so we don't buy a lot. We just more or less something to munch on. The tomato, that's all it is for, something to munch on right away. So anyways, hopefully this isn't too windy. There, that's a little better, less wind. But anyways, that's what I've been up to Saturday. Woo, going on 11:30. Yep, 11:30 already, so getting close to lunchtime. Just playing in here. Oh, yeah, what to do with those guys. The one I had outside, I stripped her down. And then I got that mess to deal with. We got a few laptops over there. Anybody want them? There is one in that pile that'll fire up, but unless you can figure out the password, you can't get into it. So it's on the shelf too. All the chargers are with them. That's all I have for computers, other than that one sitting on the floor over there. It just became a shelf. See, you got hard drives sitting on them, and my booster pack. This guy that I got for free scrapping. The only thing missing was the cord. I made one. Woo. It's not like I don't have any, right? Look at them dangling there. I tried to get a heavy one. I think I got a 12 or 14 gauge cord on there. It's not a long one. It just takes 110. It's 2-prong. I guess it must be universal. It must have a decent charger on the inside of that. It's an air compressor booster. It's got extra stuff too. There's USB port in there, or a cigarette lighter plug socket, and this indicates the battery level. You turn that on. That's for boosting. That's all it is. Mainly it's a booster, and there's the air compressor at the back. It's got a little flashlight. See, it works. That's if you're stuck on the side of the road at night, right? You try and pump your tire up, I guess. I don't know. Hey, it was free. Those things run about $200 and some. I'll take it, thank you very much. So, yeah. Working on a mess. So now I got to get some wood. There's a company in Sarnia. It's a cabinet shop. They always have free wood sitting at the road. It's not particle board. It's that, I was going to say melamite, but that's not right either. Not arborite, that's a coating. It's similar to that stuff there. See? MDF or something like that. Actually, I got some wood here. Oh, those are treadmill shelves by the looks of it. They might even work if they're wide enough and long enough. Gotta be 3x4. So, yeah, well, we're gonna figure something out. I'll have to get the saw out and see how well I cut. Alright, like, subscribe, and share, and on. Have an awesome weekend.